Hello everybody, I'm back again. We're not going to talk about YouTube channels in this video. For the 2 or 3 people who watched the first 2 videos, this is about my surgery. Wednesday morning, about 9:30, I get a phone call from the doctor's office. They would like me to come in. I said, fine. When would you like to make an appointment? The girl said, no, we need you to come in right now. So I said, okay, we're on our way, be there in about an hour. Now, if you ever get a phone call from a doctor and that doctor says they need to see you right now, all kinds of things will go through your mind. You have no idea what you're going through. Thinking, oh my shit, what's going on? What did I go do wrong? So off to the doctor we go. We get there. It doesn't take about 20 minutes. We get in there. They take an x-ray of my head and then they send me to the room. She comes in a few minutes and tells me that apparently with the factory setting, and she said this is not unusual, I have to reset these, we're draining too much fluid out around your brain. And we're going to have to turn the machine off, or the control that's up here in my head. And if you haven't seen, I do have a nice little bump right there, look like an alien. And we'll turn it off, leave it off for about a week, and reset it again and slow the drainage down a little bit. So they show me a x-ray right after or MRI, right after my surgery, and you can see the rivets in my head, or staples, and then they show you a picture of what my brain looks like on Wednesday. Well, there's a third of or a quarter of my brain is missing. It is not there. Now, pardon me, because the effects of this being shut down is starting to take a little bit of effect. Anyway, I didn't think about it time. Where's that part of my brain? Where's it gone? Going la la land? Will it come back once the fluids start building back up in my brain? I don't know. I will find out next Wednesday or Thursday. Next Thursday I get another MRI, and whenever they make an appointment for me to come in, and then they'll maybe make an adjustment at that time. At the end of this video, I am going to post the 2 photographs or pictures of my skull and my brain. The first one was taken right after my surgery. You'll be able to see in the x-ray the little staples where it was holding in my head and what the outside of my brain looked like. And you will notice that the brain is all the way out to the skull around the white area. On the second photograph, you're going to see the staples are gone, the outside of my skull, but on one side there is a large gap where my brain has pulled away from the skull because there's no fluid in there. Now, she said there was some highlight that I'm a little concerned about that looked white. I could barely see it in the MRI or a CT scan, whatever you want to call it. And she said that white could be bleeding because apparently your brain, when it's up against your skull, has hundreds of, maybe even thousands of small blood vessels that help connect it to the skull. And if they pull loose too much, they can cause bleeding in that cavity. And that's, to me, is a big cavity. Now, it could be a 1/4 inch or it could be an inch, but it looks like a lot. And when I go back into the doctor, I'm going to ask him, what is all that space? Is my brain going to grow back or expand back, or is it just shriveled up like a prune never to be used again. So for the 2 or 3 people who watched the first 2 videos, this is a follow-up for you. I doubt if there'll be anybody else see this, but you should know what's going on with me. So until next time, and like I say, I will put the 2 videos in there and or photographs in there of my skull and let you see what's done. And we're trying out a new video editing program that I'm thinking about buying. I'm going to try the free version first and then go with there, and I will put down in the description what that is. That's good. I hope it ain't no doctor this morning. Well, could you tell the difference between the 2 CT scans? Uh, Whole brain, piece of brain. And I don't know if that's good for me or not, or if it's the brain will re-expand back out when the fluid gets there. So I'll have to find out in a week when they redo it again. So anyway, y'all have a great time and Merry Christmas to all of you, okay? Bye.